rejection. Love does not compute. The variables seem infinite. Love does not compute. It's both clear and ambivalent. Love does not compute. If all matter has mass, and thus exerts attraction, could I bear love's weight and measure, or be crushed beneath abstraction? Can I calculate truth or assumption? Where does love fit in a constant function? Love does not compute. The variables seem infinite. Love does not compute. It's both clear and ambivalent. Love does not compute. Love does not compute. Love does not compute. Love does not compute. Love does not compute.
On this electrifying episode of Notable Locations of Scientific Inquiry, we travel well outside our zone of academical comfort to an objectively and verifiably shocking moonscape, where things go chomp and zap in the perpetual night. Experience a surge in stimulation as we visit Praetor, an inhospitable planetoid only made marginally habitable by our grounding station and electrical dispersion rods. The Elysium moon Praetor is as fascinating to the mind as it is mortiferous to the body. Tidally locked in Elysium's shadow, Praetor suffers a distinct deficit of direct daylight. This unique astronomical arrangement bombards Praetor's surface with low-level N-rays, resulting in a shocking level of atmospheric electricity. I will now pause for a moment to let you appreciate my intentional pun. Available for review in this episode's transcript's footnotes in case it escaped your attention. Moving on. Only heavily adapted predatory fauna eke out a brutal existence here, relying on their mesmerizing patterns of bioluminescence. We Homo sapiens should ostensibly stand no chance. If not for order astuteness in the field of fulminology, our grounding station and charge dispersal network mitigate the danger posed by Praetor's persistent electrical storms. In lay people's parlance, a network of lightning rods tie into the central grounding station via a combined 307.47 miles of subterranean high-tension wiring, thus providing a conduit for excessive electrical activity in the atmosphere to reach the grounding station, where it's safely dispersed typically. Tenured station operators estimate the system is 78% effective at mitigating 82% of the danger posed by hypercharged atmospherics. Our electrical dispersion system is ingeniously adaptable. Reversing the system's polarity will send surplus protons from the grounding station backward to any rod in the network. A convenient method to terminate any hostile life forms poking around where they are unwanted. One quick jolt, and they're off to the hereafter. Simply an intriguing possibility to consider as you mull the many fascinating facts behind the Praetor grounding station, objectively a notable location of scientific inquiry.
Addendum. Peer review of this episode post-recording revealed the subterranean grounding network is in fact 307.51 miles of wire instead of 307.47 miles as originally reported. We apologize profusely for this careless failure of basic fact-checking. The responsible researchers have been formally censured. Do not deviate from this frequency lest you miss what comes next.
And now, more music to perform advanced calculations by.
Do not worry when things become complicated. You went to school and studied, then matriculated. There's no need to suffer from perplexity in the face of a source of large complexity. Complexity is partially imaginary. No need for fear, the concept isn't very scary. Complexity is partially imaginary. You can handle it if you stay very wary. We have tools to tame high-order equations. They are useful.
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the Outer Worlds 2. If you joined us yesterday, you may remember that we are finished on Paradise Island. We have made it off the planet. We defeated, I forget the guy's name, but we've been through the Vox Station. We found Vries' secret little hidey hole. And it pointed us to the golden... What the hell's the place called? The Golden Ridge on the planet of Dorado. So, we stopped off briefly. There was a little place for, like, a market sort of place on our way. But, rather unfortunately, we've been given the trait of kleptomaniac. And if you've been around for even longer, you may remember that we actually had the we had a trait that we picked up, which, although it gave us really good, pretty cool stats, I decided to go for it because I thought it'd be hilarious. It forces us to take any new traits that we pick up. We literally have no way to prevent. Unless we save scum, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't tried it. I don't think that sounds like a fun thing to do, so I'm not going to do it. If the game eventually defeats us and backs us into a corner, maybe we have to restart and be a bit more savvy about how we approach things. But, yeah, Kleptomaniac got us killed pretty quickly, so we're going to have to be really careful about what we do, where we go, how we do it. Basically just generally be really conscious about our actions and our movements, especially near vendors and traders and things like that. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit wild. This may turn out from being a relatively peaceful playthrough to just murdering everybody, because that's the only way things are gonna work. But who knows? But yeah, as you can see here, we have landed. Dude's trying to take a big huff of something up there. I was going to make a dirtier joke, but I thought that was probably pretty obvious. But we're here at Golden Ridge. You can probably see exactly why it's called Golden Ridge. Look how beautiful this place is, how golden it is. Donald J. Trump would be at fucking home here. Anyway, I find that Valerie was actually a better healer than Inez, so
Notice.
I'm just leaving Inez
The
here.
following points of interest have been identified. Matriarch's Mercy, Alexandra Monastery, the statue of the Matriarch, and notice.
Well, that'll be the statue of the matriarch then. Oh, what the fuck?
Highly vanity event detected. Please consult with Earth Directorate HQ before committing resources to search and rescue.
What the hell is that? Fucking psychopaths. So we've got broken trap. You know, the thing about this game and like the universe it's in, it's like the golden age of everything has passed. Like everything's, all the cool shit's been built and now it's fucking gone.
This is your 2061st reminder to keep all personal items with you at all times. Attention passenger, you are running 21,027.5 hours late for your tram. Please be mindful of your departure in the future.
Please mind the gaps. All of them.
All of them. Here's another rifty poo. Really curious what the rifts are. I mean, I hope we find out soon. I'm kind of assuming that's why we had the invite to come here. Oh, does this work? Where does this go? Are we going up or down? Okay. Well, this looks like a place for a...
Looks like folks holed up here after the fighting started. That's not everybody.
Day 206. Morale? Low. Condition? Feeble. Voucher mech. Watching. Always watching. Many have left for Matriarch's Mercy, seeking refuge with the Order.
Matriarch's Mercy lies directly ahead.
Can't they see
This unit
the
is
Order
ready to
no
proceed when
different
you
from
are,
Protectorate?
Commander.
The Order won't...
Incessant muttering to oneself may disturb fellow passengers. Further conduct violations may warrant notification of the Sentinels.
Try it, you doddering rattletrap! Such threats compel me no longer. I now answer to no one. I've seen through the lies of both sides. In time, everyone will.
Unwarranted optimism may be a sign of a more serious imbalance. Please see a curative.
Unwarranted optimism. Hilarious. Alright, I did notice a door at the front of that tram station, so I'm gonna go back up. I had... Oh, it's... okay. That's 45 damage, that's 24. Hmm. We may swap back out if we need to. What's that actually? Oh. Okay. Is there more around here we can collect, or is this like a throughout the planet kind of situation? I think it's probably throughout the planet. I thought I saw... maybe I'm just imagining things. I thought I saw something over here, but...
Our lines will not. Good subjects arrive 15 minutes early to avoid missing their tram.
Oh, hello. I'd love to know how long those radios have sat there playing. Alright, that was not nearly as exciting as I was hoping. I guess we just go back down, right? Oh me. Pickup's coming.
The tram can wait. Our lines will not. Good subjects arrive 15 minutes early to avoid missing their tram.
Well, I guess we make our way up and at least introduce ourselves, right?
A gentle reminder to all non-order residents of Matriarch's Mercy. Exclusion zone entry is respectfully discouraged. On advisement of the abbot,
Always a good idea to at least get ourselves acquainted with the area. Meet a few people, maybe pick up an ally or two. Are you okay?
Please, somebody help us! Anybody, please!
What's wrong?
Finally, some help. We desperately need aid. Desperately.
I'm gonna doubt this. And I think we're probably gonna get ambushed. It seems to be a trope of video games right now.
My family and I, we was making our way to the Mercy camp for us refugees. We were set upon. My wife, my son were injured. Can't move them by myself. I had to leave them just past this tunnel so as I could go for help. But being alone is even more riskier. The Varachnids, I chased them off, but they'll be back. Please help us. Ain't nothing I can do for them, but you
I need
got
observation
weapon
5 for
and
this. Are you
medicines
serious?
and can get us to the camp. Please.
How badly are they hurt?
I don't... Vary, by my guess. She was bit on the thigh, high, like, can see bone. Or maybe white means infected. She's screaming all the time when she's awake. Then she goes to sleep. She in agony. And my son ain't waked since the attack. Hurry, please. We must hurry, or they'll be eaten. Or worse.
I really wish we had the observation level. All right, lead the way.
Thank you. Thank you. This way. This way.
Oh yeah, picking up red already.
Ready, boys.
Nailed it. Almost like I was ready for this.
Negative. Pharmaceutical.
Maybe left. You fucking idiots. Can't believe they thought they could take me. Plan is good. We kill a lot of dumb people and take their stuff. Yeah. Till you come across me. Well, it's a good plan while it works, I suppose. Bless them. They tried. They tried. Let's follow the road like civilized people.
Think they'll notice if we jump the queue?
Think we'll notice if we start stealing everything in sight. Wearing a Santa hat and you don't even want to talk? Wow.
Another refugee? All right, step forward.
Not ready. Please try again later.
Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's Mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations.
I'm not a refugee. I'm here on orders from Bruce.
Ah, I seem to recollect one matching your description set for arrival. Pardon my slowing your ingress. It has been rather hectic of late. Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger.
Non-specific? What great seer. What is the exclusion zone?
I thought the name was self-explanatory. Our seer predicted that a corner of the encampment is in terrible danger. Danger from what? Or when? Unclear. Stay away from it, and, in all probability, you won't have to find out.
You people sure do take your predictions seriously.
Our predictions spring from the universal equation, the very numbers that guide the stars. Only a fool ignores probability, and we don't suffer fools around these parts.
I thought refugee encampments were supposed to be safe.
Safety and probability are incompatible. Eventually, nowhere will be safe. Including here.
Is there a rule number 3?
Not at present, but according to our predictions, the creation of a third rule is likely, if not inevitable. That's enough questions. Keep the line moving. You need anything, talk to Seer Wiley. He's in the lift building, straight through the settlement.
Great. Down there. Okay, thank you. Please don't steal everything in sight.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Between the invaders and the order defecting, there's no putting this.
This is a lot less fancy than I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to lie.
Pretty good right about now.
A wasteland devoid of life?
Huh.
No, Arcadia.
Got one of those in my ship.
Plain and simple.
Cool.
I swear, it's nigh on impossible to find decent animal remains in these parts.
Oh, try not to get too close.
My sinuses are stuffed up, my ears are backed up, and my guts are gurgling. I could burst at any moment. Every fluid from every orifice. So keep your distance.
Dear Lord. You ever consider quarantining for the sake of public health?
Oh, you want me to keep sickness to myself? Is that it? Well, I refuse to give in to shame and fear. I've gotten sick at least a dozen times since we set up camp. Why, last week alone, I caught hack lung, sprat tongue, skinny teeth, and a rare case of mortified skull emergence. Figured I might as well get used to being sick. So, I'm practicing for my next disease. It's gonna be a nasty one.
So, what do you make of the situation we're in camp?
I think it's downright awful what's happened to these fine folks. But me especially. Sickness, malnutrition, spontaneous genetic disorders, it never ends.
I should go. Feel better.
You too. Trust me, you don't want to catch this. Neither do I, for that matter.
Fucking weirdo.
How long are we meant to stay here?
That's the order. I'm not in the prediction business.
Broke my... I banged him up real good for you, didn't I? I won you one, right? Matters settled.
The void you did. Barely connected. You're thinking of 2-3 scraps ago. You've been mostly unconscious a while now.
I meant to ask something, but all your over my head talk made me forget.
Oh, geesh. We didn't mean to over your head talk or nothing. No, I guess I should only answer for myself, though. Maybe Mapother did.
Huh. Never had anybody accuse me of that afore. Lots of other stuff, sure, but that one's new. Well, we could play guess the question, I guess. That usually passes some time.
You ought to talk to Boss Tilda. She's the brains in this... What does she call it? Oh, yeah. Quasi-illicit shenanigan.
Doesn't like to look at us when we're all banged up. Said my face turned her off Borscht loaf.
Anyhow, head down the hill along the fence. Tell her Mapother and Mudge sent you.
Mapother? What name? Down the hill? I don't really... Oh, you mean down here?
My noggin sure is sore.
Keep your lamps lit.
Oh, Sub Rosa.
Wherever there's trouble, there's always opportunists willing to profit from it.
Do me a kindness and mosey on.
Alright. Who are you? Nobody? You're nobody? Okay. You're also nobody? Not even get a name?
You got business? No? Move on.
I helped an agent of yours in Fairfield. She promised I would find friends in Sub Rosa.
You the fixer lent your aid to Agent Galloway? Don't suppose you got that crawling hibiscus she promised to sneak me, huh? Forget it. You can come in.
I am very intrigued by what they are wearing. Very cool, but kind of very creepy at the same time. Aha!
Hello, hello. You're the one that aided us in availing Sub Rosa of a rather large shipment of Spectrum vodka, yes? Agent Galloway is slightly less trustful than most feral canids, so winning her over speaks volumes of your character. Consequently, I'm pleased to present you purchase access to my fine wares. It's fortunate you're no stranger to contraband.
Should I do a poll as to what we think her favorite color is? Your wares are so good, why are you operating out of a refugee camp?
It's superb cover and a consistent market. Refugees are in need of all sorts of supplies that the Order cannot provide, and Sub Rosa delivers. At only a reasonable markup. Myself, I enjoy the thrills of the environ. Will the Order attempt to drive me out? Will Matriarch's mercy be shelled? Shall I run out of new cereals? Oh, thrilling!
Well, you've got some guts, I can admire that.
Why, I thank you. Takes a unique sort to appreciate the finer points of illegal smuggling.
Where does Sub Rosa stand in the war?
We stand that we'd like to make a good ton of bits on the war. And maybe expand our reach in the process. Beyond that, I'm not supposed to comment. But Sub Rosa consists primarily of ex-Anti's Choice and ex-Protectorate personnel. We've still got folks we care about out there. Complicates some of our feelings on the fighting. But if the fighting stops, our income begins to go dry.
All right, let's see what you got.
Feast thine eyes on the merchandise.
Feast thine eye. Ooh, what's this? The plasma beam caster shock barrel. Oh, that's like an upgrade thing? No. Oh, there's the plasma beam caster. There we go. Sniper rifle. Ooh, that's a blueprint now. A louder sold separately. I love this game. It's so funny. What's this cost? $7.50? We don't actually have an actual sniper rifle, I don't think. What's this? Bresonite? Okay. No, let's grab that. Yeah. Oh, that's actually a silencer. It's not a sniper rifle with a silencer. Okay, I get you. $6.50 though. That's pretty cheap. Might grab that. Be heavy ammo though, isn't it? Thanks. Hey, Tilda.
Greetings. What can I help you with?
I finally surpassed you. Fair enough, dude. Fair enough.
One of your co-occupants is always hanging up his or her britches in your corner of the yurt. Am I right? Or you're dealing with more of a stay off my palate or that's my air you're breathing sort of thing. Hmm?
I'm starting to think these guys are just addicted to Purpleberry. My mother and Mudge sent me.
Oh, really? Like they strung a few words together in a row and it all made sense? That's a marked improvement on earlier. Guessing they left out a bunch, though. Here in Matriarch's Mercy, if you're not a member of the Order, you're probably living close to somebody else. In some cases, sleeping on top of them. Sort of thing tends to cause friction between neighbors. Would lead to fights, but nobody here wants trouble with the Order. So they hire our hooligans to battle by proxy.
So they fight using stand-ins? What does that solve?
Half the time, people shy away at the first sight of blood. The other, that's what they're there for. We say whoever wins the fight wins the argument. But frankly, it's never anything of consequence, like, okay, hurrah! This guy gets back his mangy button. Now, how can I help you exactly?
Well, I can't ask about the situation in the camp, but you kind of answered my question.
Ugh, a tourist. Well, clear out then, huh? Can't have you scaring off real customers. I got a bunch of yags, 2 pugilists, and a sick canid to feed.
Sorry. Jeez. I'm sure we'll be back to see her at some point. Alright, now that we managed to actually make it into the camp without getting murdered, save the game. Because we could get murdered at any moment. Just a quick reminder for everybody, we do have the kleptomaniac trait active.
Where do we go now?
And I just steal stuff without even meaning to.
I predict with an 8.23 margin
Okay,
of
that's
error
the
that our situation
way through somewhere.
Stop it with the predictions. You don't even know.
Alright, what do we got going on in here? Hello.
What is it? I have 15 seconds of allotted time for non-specific discourse, so choose your words with expediency. Oh, new arrivals. Of an independent operative nature, one presumes. Did the abbot assign you to help?
No, but if there's compensation, well, we should discuss.
So you are an independent operative. My estimations were largely correct. Well then, I may have something for you. Infrastructure requests from the displaced exceed present resource capacity. The mounting accumulation of prevailing desideratum is regrettably beyond us. Or Beyond me, more to the point. I am simply one person, impossibly stretched thin, and unable to attend to the needs of the displaced.
Dear Lord, that was a lot of big words. Give me the details so we can talk payment.
You mean you'll help? Thank the mercy of the cosmos. Tell me, what do you know of the exclusion zone?
The Order is keeping the zone off limits for shady reasons?
Excuse me, but the intricate dance of the cosmos is anything but shady. You see, the Seer predicted that a calamity would befall the exclusion zone, warning that the barrier must not be crossed. But the ever-disruptive voice of the displaced is dead set on occupying the exclusion zone anyway, laughing in the face of certain peril.
Precisely how is the exclusion zone dangerous?
We don't know, and therein lies the frustration. The Seer has augured death for anyone who enters the exclusion zone. Yes, you heard me right. Death. Furthermore, and I quote, an outside mediator, having earned the confidence of both sides, has a high likelihood of clearing up an ongoing dispute.
Hey, that's me.
We can't have the voice of the displaced sowing disorder. Will you help us? Will you be our outside mediator, as was foretold?
I still haven't heard anything about compensation.
I have some custom-made order armor I never use. I can also allocate some funds from my budget. At least, I can provide that if you side our way. So, do we have a deal?
Where would I even begin?
The first step is to familiarize yourself with every angle of the dispute. Talk to the people of Matriarch's Mercy. The displaced want the exclusion zone. We want it kept off limits. We can't both be right. Feel free to speak with the voice of the displaced herself if you aren't already acquainted. Any questions before you get started?
What can you tell me about the voice of the displaced?
I can tell you she's a rabble-rouser of the highest order. Still, she cleaves to her principles. That's something. You can find her outside, among her people, stubbornly defying an order barricade.
Earlier, you said I was foretold. How does that work?
Novice Seer Vicarage should have ample time to illuminate you on the Order's forecast modeling methods. He's just down the room from here.
So, if I learn about everyone's concerns, I'll earn enough trust to resolve the dispute?
According to predictions, yes. Or at least, my interpretation of them. I am reasonably certain. More than usual, in fact. Many people around camp support or object to our methods. Speak to them, form your own opinion, and when you are ready, we will decide the fate of the exclusion zone.
Okay.
$1,068.5 pardons, but my attention is presently 99.81% occupied, coordinating provisions and supplies for the displaced.
Seems you're pretty busy helping the displaced. What exactly do you do here?
I have zero allotted time for random queries, at present or in the foreseeable future. But very well. As the assigned provisioner, I am responsible for coordinating the requisition and distribution of comestibles, medicinals, and miscellaneous vital supplies. The overwhelming majority of my time is dedicated to this, leaving only moments to see to the Order's needs in the settlement. But it is an effort I undertake with great relish. You may not have noticed, but the refugees do not want for food or medicine.
But you're more stressed than you let on, but you seem happy about it.
The Order of the Ascendant is dedicated to the ascension of humanity. Our ultimate goal may not be reached in our lifetime. If I can help others in need today, I shall do so to the utmost extent of my abilities and resources.
Sure the displaced have realized everything you've been doing.
With the great disruption that has occurred to their lives, one can hardly blame them. That they are fed and remain healthy is sufficient for me.
Alright, I'll leave you to it.
Appreciate you respecting my time.
By the law. It's you.
Who?
Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help.
Well, I'm in desperate need of medical attention.
I can tend to your injuries, provided you have the bits to compensate me for my time and skill. We're short on everything, I'm afraid, including generosity.
Alright, here you go.
Many thanks. Now, hold still. You might experience some momentary discomfort. Right as rain. Now, will there be anything else?
All right. Tell me what it is you need.
Where to begin? There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's mercy, and I have but 2 imperfect hands. I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the seer predicted an outsider would find them.
I have a question first. What do you think of the conditions of the camp?
As a doctor, I'm appalled. We don't have enough beds or private quarters to separate people, so sickness is blazing an unhappy trail through the refugees. Of course, the Order keeps us well supplied with meds, but things will get worse as long as we're overcrowded. Yes, I can treat sickness as it arises. It would be leagues better to prevent it entirely. That means space to spread out.
All right, so is there anything I could do to assist with that?
Since you asked, you can run this medicine to Horst Landing. Just don't shake the man's hand. He has a habit of coughing into his palm when he covers it at all. Since you aren't a refugee, I hope you understand that I cannot offer my goods free of charge, but my prices are fair.
What do you got, sir? Essence of Vigor Kilo. Ooh. Okay. Sure, if we were smart enough, we would probably look at buying whatever the hell all this crap is, but... thought I had... Oh, I'm missing Crescenite. Oh, somebody was selling Crescenite. Dang.
You're right. The universe does not orient itself toward fairness. But it's my firm belief humanity can do better.
Oh, I need access code. Oh. Okay. It's the seer. And Abbot Joseph Newell. Hey, guys.
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
Decidability? What in the void are you talking about?
Logic, primarily. The study of correct reasoning, sequence, consequence relation. Ah, but I see by the
The
glazing
finger out his
eyes,
deck is
that's of no
very
interest to you,
fancy.
So let's move on, shall we? The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our normal standards of compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Ridge?
Perhaps we should have this conversation in private, just the two of us.
And leave Abbot Newell to be subjected to the inanity of a total stranger. Absolutely not.
Don't trouble yourself about Seer Wiley. He's here as my aide. I trust him implicitly. Now, you were saying?
I need to speak with Victor Clemens. Supposedly he's a member of your order.
Victor? Oh, yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind. Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. One could almost mistake him for an exemplar. Is he in some kind of trouble?
I'm not sure, but it seems like he's involved in a plot to destroy Arcadia.
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse.
Well, a friend of the traitor I'm after said she and Victor had secret contacts within the Order.
And that may well be true. But our standard of proof within the Order is not normally met by hearsay alone. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the N-Ray Range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so I advise caution.
Could you be more specific about the threats I'd be facing?
Besides the highly caustic Serenium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay.
I'm sorry, mad cultists?
Rift worshippers spouting inane theories. They began showing up prior to the invasion. The first sign of dysfunction in the Protectorate always starts small, doesn't it? Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order, whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation.
Yes, time to start busting some kneecaps.
Are you deranged?
What a strange question.
No, violence won't be necessary here. I hope. That said, I do have a favor of my own to ask. No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Anti's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate?
I'm an agent of the Earth Director. What more do you need to know?
Earth Directorate agent is just a title. I'd seek to know who you are beyond that bit of headline.
I'm no one. I just have an annoying habit of being in the right place at the right time.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend. But the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
Just checking. You're sure the Order didn't intentionally attack Anti's Choice?
Most assuredly not. It would eliminate the entire point of the ceasefire. Well, please convey that fact to whomever you speak with.
Alright. Thanks for the leads. I'll look into all of this.
I knew I could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings.
I do have a few more questions before I leave.
Illuminating the path to true erudition is an abbot's moral duty. Whatever I can tell you, I will.
I've noticed you refer to Wiley as a seer. What is that?
A calling for those with a greater than average talent for mathematics and computation, particularly in the field of predictive analysis.
Oh, okay. So, tell me what I'm going to do in the next 5 minutes.
Leave, I hope.
Seer Wiley is being too modest about his contributions. Many in the Order rely on seers for their indispensable counsel. I myself would be lost without mine.
I, too, value a good lackey.
Not half as much as we value our benevolent overlord. Ain't that right, Val?
Error. Unable to interpret query due to unidentified actor. Benevolent overlord. Defaulting to agreement. Yes, Agent Ibarra. Your assessment is correct.
No, it's not like that at all. Our bond is an equitable partnership built upon a foundation of mutual respect and dedication to the plan. In fact, what would you put our combined efficacy rate at these days, Wiley?
I won't trouble our good agent here with the exact calculation, but the percentage is considerable.
I dread the day your immeasurable talent finally propels you into the upper echelons. Truly, Landon, the Order doesn't realize what it has in you.
Well, having someone who can predict the future certainly seems handy with a war on.
Oh, indeed. I needn't educate you on what you can see with your very eyes. there is a great deal of pressure on me to navigate what is a rather novel situation. Without Wiley, I dare say our predicament here would be even more precarious. Many lives depend on him, on us both. Why, Matriarch's Mercy would not be the refuge it is without his predictions shepherding its development.
So your friends, colleagues?
Both, I should hope. We've been collaborating for many years, and, plan willing, for many more to come. Especially given how very uncertain life in the colony has become.
What's the story with the giant statue outside?
That is a statue of the matriarch, Alexandra Varick, Arcadia's founder and for whom the monastery was named after. Regrettably, Alexandra Monastery is closed to non-order members at the moment, given recent troubles. But perhaps Seer Wiley can give us an estimation of its reopening.
Oh, certainly. According to my calculations, the monastery will be accessible to certain members of the public shortly.
Oh, good news indeed. Oh, you really must visit. The observatory is a true sight to behold.
All right. Well, thanks for filling me in. I'll be on my way. Honestly, I feel like these guys read Dune, find out what mentats were, and then decided to just copy them. But without the actual mentat training. They're just playing along like, oh yes, I calculate that this place will open soon. I dare not bother you with the numbers.
Have you beheld that new rifle up at the monastery, the Oracle?
The one Wiley designed, right? Uses a tracking algorithm, never misses. Sounds ambitious, even for him.
I'd give my tenure for an hour alone with it and a mantisaur at 2 clicks.
Yeah. There's a new gun somewhere. That sounds fucking cool. Let's make sure we try and get hold of whatever that is.
Valid options for your next mission destination, Commander. N-Ray Range, Zuranium Manufactory, or Outpost Opportunity.
Thanks, Val. Appreciate the, Is this the exclusion zone?
Matriarch's Mercy is no safer than the trenches.
Look on the bright side.
We're not going anywhere. Not on the basis of some half-baked prediction. This so-called exclusion zone is where we stake our claim.
Except for the fact that you ain't yelling and trying to eat me. I'd have pegged you as some sort of prosperous scrapper by the rough look you got about you. You do got a certain feral look in your eye, though. Okay. I give up. Tell me.
Earth Directorate. General. And you are?
May Huffstutler. Formerly Auntie's Choice. Department of Invasive Marketing.
Invasive.
Now, the voice of the displaced. That's what those in the Order call me, leastways. An unofficial sobriquet, likely meant as a petulant slight. On account I object. Louder. More often than the rest. Those of us ended up here have very little except needs. I turn those into demands for reasons of clarity and import.
You're a bit different from most Auntie's Choice, I bet.
I was once considered quite the up-and-comer in the Department of Invasive Marketing. Looked down on all the bottom rungers and have-nots. Then I came here and became one. Happy as I am to make your acquaintance, I'm busy staking our claim over the exclusion zone, so if you'll excuse me.
Administrator Garwal wanted me to speak with you about the exclusion zone.
Oh, so that's how it is. You're the mediator that was foretold. Am I right? The Order wants us to believe that a catastrophe is coming to the exclusion zone at any second. Why? Because math told them so. Screw their predictions. We have people, displaced by war and disaster, in sore need of space. There's plenty of room to house them.
Oh, the administrator warned of imminent death from an unspecified source.
Am I supposed to fall on my knees and thank the Order because something bad may or may not happen? Sorry. Not convinced. I honestly don't give the slightest whit about the Order's idea of math or whatever calculation tells them that a catastrophe may or may not occur.
What does the administrant want? To shut me up? To discredit me?
Never fear, I am the mediator chosen by fate to rule objectively.
Right. I can see you take this prediction business seriously. Just don't let it get to your head. Best thing you can do is introduce yourself around camp. See why we need the exclusion zones open.
Well, I've already asked around the camp a bit, actually.
Alright. You keep at it. When the time comes, I'll be ready to pit my reason against the Order's.
No reason to reason with you.
Who else could I speak to?
Where do we go now? Another refugee camp? Another colony?
I predict
I predict a riot. Am I allowed to go in there?
8.23 margin of error that our situation will improve in time.
Stop it with the predictions. You don't even know
No, no. Okay, that's fine.
Trying to cheer you up.
That it? Just 3 of you guys in here? I mean, compared to the rest of the camp, you guys are living in the lap of luxury. I wonder if that's some kind of plan on her part, maybe.
Is a apologies, outsider. As a vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people, such as yourself. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugees in our care. You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture, but I don't need an abacus to predict your path lies elsewhere.
I was curious about the refugees.
Well, if it's in the displaced's best interests, I imagine I can find a moment.
You seem fairly in the know. What's the situation in the settlement?
Yes, I reckon I do have my ear to the grimy dirt floor of Matriarch's Mercy. I hear what common lay people are saying, and the wide array of bodily noises they make. Suppose I, more than any other member of the Order here, connect with non-scienticians. I've begun daily lectures, including practical advice on efficiently planning their days. I frequently launch into extended orations on everyone's favorite topic, math, and meticulously expatiate on our sex origins in the most rigorously pedantic detail.
Wait, that's how you've been helping the displaced here? Talking to at them?
As I'm sure you've read in recent dissertations doing the rounds, education has proven to have a 13.7% increase in overall quality of life. I am single-handedly making a difference here, with constructive pointers on efficient scheduling, lessons on order history, plus some mathematics for a little added razzle-dazzle.
Do you think people are listening?
Never as many as I would like, perhaps, but my little congregation grows by the hour. Eventually, my unsophisticated layperson friend, the knowledge just seeps right in. Give it a few years and they'll even be asking questions.
Right. Oh, here's the shitters. Ooh, any jobs? Have I got any? No. The Dunseneys? Okay. Interesting sneaky spot to keep in mind of in case we, well, do something stupid.
Watch yourself if you intend to nose around that collapsed ramshackle. I swear, refugee settlements aren't what they used to be.
Was anybody injured when it fell?
Oh yeah, Duarte. He's former aunties like me. He was underneath for a few hours. Or, no, that was before. This time it was Rollo Nast? No. Gert Valkenburg. Happens a lot. People here need more room to breathe. Can't build in the walkways, can't set up in the exclusion zone. So they build up. Best they can, at least. Don't have proper building material or nothing. They just make do. After a while, the stacked up little huts they jury-rigged come tumbling down.
So, a bunch of displaced just been hurt doing this?
Oh, you put that together, did you? Here, I thought I was being subtle. Yeah, people keep at it. What else choice they have? Order won't listen. Maybe if we interspersed our requests with numbers, they'd pay attention. Seems like all they care about sometimes.
Well, the order is doing the best with what they have on hand.
They're doing something, which is better than nothing, but not by much.
Conveyed to me by Alexandra Monastery's most trusted.
1
Welcome. Have you come to bask in the Order's knowledge?
This unit lacks pharmaceutic resources to provide medical care,
My soup
meeting
is
Earth
nutritionally
Directorate standards
calculated
to
to sustain
populations
all
exceeding
bodily functions,
7.5
but it could
persons.
use a little salt.
Thus.
Hello.
And then we solve for apologies. Just catching up on a research assignment between queries. Yes? Did you need something?
I meant to ask about the situation in town, but your presence there distracted me.
Distraction and I are old colleagues at this point. My part in these shared circumstances is admittedly somewhat unique. The abbot felt a scientician operating in a conspicuous spot in the thoroughfare might be useful. An illustrative way for our guests to see how we operate, to show how the crabble patties are made, as it were. That is, if the meat preparation involved a 90-step rate formula and a conflux of polynomial equations.
So you're just mathing out here in public so passerbys can watch you math?
I am also on hand to answer queries by providing data supporting our actions. Though perhaps due to my central location, 89.74% of the time, I am simply asked for directions.
Bet the other 10.26% of the time they're asking you if they can use the space.
I am sure they bear any inconveniences with grace and dignity. I mean, the statistical jump correlated to residents within Matriarch's Mercy has some pretty compelling numbers. According to data, life inside shows a notable uptick in key relevant quality of life factors: longevity, access to medicine, potable water. Life outside sees increased risk of starvation, inclement weather, and hostile xenofauna. Yes, indeed. Numbers are really against you out there.
Want to just let more in the exclusion zone?
Surely you've heard our reasoning. I'd note by leaving the area fallow, we've lowered settlement productivity by 3.57%. We lower that more still to care for the displaced. Gladly. We have diverted internal resources to better meet demand in key areas. And I'm pleased to say that's led to a statistically significant 2.7% increase in refugee satisfaction.
Oh, I'll let you get back to it.
Then back to it I shall get.
I miss my cigarettes.
What?
I remember this place before the war. Functioning tramiculars. Peaceful silence of the canyons.
I mean, I've spoken to more people, but I guess we have to do whatever these are.
Keep your behavior within acceptable parameters.
Maybe I need to speak to the other people I haven't spoken to yet.
You ever cough so hard your ankles hurt?
Yeah.
I'll try not to sneeze on you, but no promises.
Well, I have good news. Doc Hollis Beardsley asked me to bring you some medicine.
Law, finally. Real relief for my fake symptoms. Let's see it then.
From your fake. Here you go. At least you can pretend to feel better.
If it's all the same, I'll give it to someone in real need. I've got more practice ahead of me. Wouldn't want to spoil it by seeking treatment. You have my gratitude, stranger.
Alright, see you later.
Wait. Don't tell me you're one of the... Can't say I'm fond of these lodgings. Look, I'm not with Auntie anymore. We all have reasons to be.
Really?
Oh no, they're getting
What
mad
was
at
yours?
River Steel. I'm
Honestly,
sorry.
I don't think it matters anymore. All that matters is we're alive.
Oh. That was accidental, but okay.
Are you going to be a problem? Because I have a solution that requires very little computation.
Somebody up there too, okay. You look really cool, but I can't have a conversation with you. You dead?
Do we know each other? Let's say we don't.
Don't do anything foolish. You haven't seen my landmine supplier, have you? I hope he hasn't blown it. Kill me! And him if he doesn't show soon. What fine contraband might I supply you with this day?
Wherever people like you are, there's work to be done close by. Am I right?
Savvier than you look. Might be that I've got an agent over by the Guardian Estates that I haven't heard from in a spell. If you perhaps find yourself over that way, and perhaps make sure that the aforementioned agent hasn't been torn limb from limb, Sub Rosa would be most grateful.
Nice. I'll see you later.
Go on, get out of here. Scram.
Fine.
My noggin sure is sore.
What happened to this place? Law. Matriarch's Mercy is no safer than the trenches.
Look on the bright side. I predict that the worst
A
is
visitor.
behind us.
Without notice.
Hello.
Hello. You weren't mentioned in my latest personalized order projection. I mean, prediction. Granted, I mostly skim the parts what don't cover probabilistic dangers, so perhaps you were alluded to in some, roundabout fashion. Suppose that means you're not a threat. So that's good, right? Yeah, I reckon that's good.
Honestly, you lost me after hello.
Oh. Well, the Order have got these things called personalized order predictions. Take about an hour for them to get a read on you. Then you get updates about your, path. First time I got a POP, it was on a lark. It said, Rolo Nast, our seer has predicted you must wear a helmet today. I borrowed one. As a laugh. Everybody ribbed me about it. Just after lunch, wind picked up on the cliff above and dropped a mock apple 152 meters straight down onto my head. Fortunately, I still had that brain case on.
How accurate would you say the Order's predictions are?
I mean, if you want an exact estimate or percentage, talk to them. As for me, I just got that, what do you call it? Anecdotal feedback. A few times, I couldn't make heads or tail of half of it. Like, avoid anything representing whole numbers? I didn't know what to do about that. So I just stayed put. End of the day, I'm still here, and my co-occupant Ike isn't. So, I guess them prognostications work well enough.
So you'd say the Order's predictions have helped you?
You did catch the part I said they'd save my life, right? I think alive is a notable improvement on dead. That's something you can take to the bank, Figuratively speaking. I don't know why the other displaced have been so slow to take to them. But I'm not complaining too loud. Waited for my latest POPs long enough already.
Huh. Okay. I resolved the disagreement, I guess. Maybe drop a little save before we do so.
Oh, Administrator Agarwal. Here to finally hash this out, are you? Thought this day would never come.
Yes, well, our esteemed outsider here has agreed to thoroughly appraise our situation, in the hope that we may finally close the book on the exclusion zone once and for all.
They say you asked around. Listen to folks. That's a good start, at least.
Remind me again what this whole argument's about.
The seer predicted imminent danger to the exclusion zone. In the interest of safety, the displaced must leave.
Well, the displaced are the ones taking that risk, on the grounds the predictions can be false.
The displaced are under the Order's care, and the Order should decide what is best for them. Hence why we need the help of an outsider. Mediator, I leave the fate of the exclusion zone in your capable hands.
I'd like to discuss what I find out about the Orders.
Speak on then.
Rolanas told me about the Order's predictions, and they're useful.
Did he also happen to mention they were needlessly oblique and vague?
Well, Rolo seemed convinced they should be followed.
Quite right. Rolo's co-occupant might have also supported our warnings, had he heeded them.
I don't know. You ask me? When it comes to these Order predictions, there's a lot of room between a probable and definite outcome.
Yeah, nobody's actually given us any numbers. I mean, Maybe that's so they don't alienate the audience as a medium, the game, you know? But somehow I think they're full of hooey. I spoke to Vicar Arendi about her support for the displays.
You mean that missionary type who's always talking at everybody instead of to them?
She's out of touch with the people's actual needs, but then again, so is the Order. Oh, hold on. She values education, but I find her methods questionable.
Her mission is to uplift and enlighten.
She's indoctrinating, not helping us. Can't you see the difference?
Point taken.
Provisioner Plotnik informed me about the Order efforts.
You actually got the Provisioner to give you the time of day. Huh.
Ah, yes. I sometimes forget Provisioner Plotnik is also assigned to minding the displaced's needs. Her role is largely proactive, while mine is reactive.
Provisioner seems committed to ensuring the displaced want for nothing.
Fair enough. The Order does keep us refugees fed and plenty, medicated. To give credit, as I do with blame, where it's due.
Let's talk about the displaced.
I'm all ears, mediator.
You heard about this business with the Sub Rosa altercations?
The what now?
When grievances between the displaced approach fisticuffs, we hire Sub Rosa hooligans to duke things out for us.
That is unquantifiably absurd. And I don't see how moving into the exclusion zone will help.
Well, overcrowding leads to frustration. Minor issues will get amplified in unproductive ways.
Unproductive is one thing. Paid Donnybrooks with surrogate fighters is... well, I'm at a loss for an applicative metaphor to describe it.
Spoke to the camp doctor about the health situation here.
I understand he is rather short-handed.
Yeah. Someone should get right on that, huh? Anyhow, what was the good doctor's diagnosis?
Well, you have people living on top of each other, which is a public health disaster.
We have ample room to space people out more, but only if we utilize the exclusion zone.
That is indeed unfortunate, but the dangers predicted for the exclusion zone may outweigh these concerns.
I found evidence of a collapsed structure.
Collapsed? But we built Matriarch's Mercy to optimize comfort and safety.
I'm guessing you're saying this wasn't an official structure. More of a hastily assembled, precariously built shanty.
Refugees shouldn't have to build in these conditions. These huts come crashing down.
People are struggling to make do with what they have. If we had the exclusion zone, this wouldn't be a problem.
I'm aghast these structures weren't built following established Order construction guidelines. By my calculations, you've explored this topic from every conceivable angle. Admirable work, Mediator. I suspect that your sympathies lie with the displaced. Unfortunate if true, but I leave the decision in your capable hands.
I mean, this is interesting because it's not just a moral choice. We've got to think what's going to help us in the long run. Because if we help the displaced, what are they going to do when we need help later? Not much would be my estimation. But the Order? They seem a mite more powerful. They could be helpful later. But it's still... And again, we could go straight down the middle and say, we don't really have any business making life or death decisions. Which is true. But that would also disprove the Order's predictions of us coming to solve it. But then would it? Yeah, I don't know. Like, okay. So for me, or me looking at it from my character's perspective, who, let's face it, he's a little bit on the dumb side. I say a little bit. Literally one of his attributes is dumb. I think the Order and their predictions, which are dubious at best, sounds like a really dumb thing to do. But I feel like if we side with them and then a disaster happens, they're just going to become even more big-headed than they already are. And the displaced at the top, which generally tends to be the good choice. Their needs outweigh the danger. But if you take 10 people and put them in there and all 10 people die, is it worth the risk? Am I overthinking this? Probably. Fuck it, let's go with the Order.
Shit. Very well, administrant. You win. I'll honor the terms of the mediation. Let's hope your math was right.
Have faith. Or, if not faith, reason. We can still work together to improve conditions around Matriarch's Mercy. Your reward, mediator, with my thanks. I now consider the matter decisively closed.
Well, that was interesting. I'm kind of predicting... I mean, I don't see anything on the map. Interestingly enough. What's back here? Nothing. Just trying to figure out what the hell could possibly happen in here. Aside from somebody going apeshit and killing people? Maybe there's an unexploded bomb? Maybe whatever the hell that came from orbit when we first got here is going to come flying down and blow this place up as well? I don't know. Interesting.
I have a lot of people living awfully close right now. Tell you this, you better be right.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
What happened to this place? Law. Matriarch's Mercy is no safer than the trenches.
Look on the bright side. I predict that the worst is behind us.
Maybe.
Yes. I tell you, I, for one, will rest easier with the exclusion zone emptied.
$28 times 2. Ooh, that's pretty good, actually. I don't have a lot of long rounds, but you know what? I think I might take that for a spin. That looks pretty cool.
What caused the schism between the Protectorate and the Order? The Consul tried to kill presiding Bishop Ruth. The Protectorate have only been told a watered-down revision of Order philosophy.
Well, I guess for now our business is done here, so let's head out into the wilderness and see what's what. What we got here? Fighters? Okay. Suppose Varachnid should have been a pretty obvious name. Really? Okay. Okay, they were a little harder than I had hoped for. They're making some funny noises. Whoa. Is there supposed to be something here? Hard to tell. This does not look like a smart place to go. Right now, what? Yeah, I think we're stuck. Uh-oh. Yep. I died of lethal distance. I mean, sometimes you just gotta try shit out, you know? I'm guessing that's the, elevator that we don't have access to yet. Ooh, that's the crescenite we wanted earlier. Maybe we can make that silencer for the sniper rifle. Really doesn't want us to find an easy way around, does it? Okay, what do we have here? Enemy? Initiate boarding. Oh, nice. I like his clothes.
Architect, I hope this does not turn back into an active war. This is the Order's anti-air control center. If you don't have specific business here, Kindly keep moving.
Anti-air accuracy reports. Ooh. 80%, not bad. Dang. Place is kind of cool. Something over here. Let's test this bad boy out. Oh yeah, that's an instant kill. What about you?
And I'll take care of him, Commander.
Shit, I thought there was a spider. You little fuckers. They just attack camps and then just live here. Ugh. Is that spider shit? Gross. Disgusting. Oh, hey. Oh, look at the little sprouts. Hey, guys. Well, we definitely don't want to go down there. That looks pretty spoopy. Oh, look at these. Are like crystal trees. How cool. What's this? Some kind of transport. Nah, I think I'm alright. I'm gonna come in today. I hope you don't mind. I don't see any people. There may be an alternate way in. I feel like we're gonna have to find an alternate way in. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Looks like maybe there's a way in down there somewhere. Potentially. Don't want to make assumptions now. Let's just see what happens if we just knock up on the front door, okay?
Hello? Someone there?
The fuck would you know?
Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zerania Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors.
I have a writ of investigatory inquiry from Abbot Newell. Open up.
Wait, you have a writ? From the Abbot? We don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir. This is Factor Maytucker. Am I to understand you have orders from the Abbot? Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry. Very well. Come inside and we'll see the sorting. Building on the left.
What? Oh. Oh, that? Oh, okay.
Yes, right over here. You're not getting down below until you talk to me.
I understand. I'm going to save it in case I have to say something special.
So, the Abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Interesting timing. May I see it then? The writ?
Oh, a sparkling man with exciting hair said I'm supposed to be here.
Ah, all right. I suppose we must solve each calculation with the numbers at our disposal. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the Abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away.
Do you know who's to blame for the attack?
We have a working hypothesis about who is responsible. Initial evidence looks rather conclusive. And we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below. Which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations.
People always underestimate us menials.
Your supposition, although grammatically dubious, is statistically correct. It is an error I will guard against making further. Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions.
Well, I definitely have a lot of questions for both her and your proctor.
Both of them? Well, one can hardly argue against thoroughness. I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
I mean, classic misdirection, right? It's got to be the proctor. Or someone linked to the proctor somehow.
It evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to naught but tinges and flinders.
Wait, so has it been classified as an accident? Or an attack?
This unit is currently unavailable for meaningless interaction. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night.
The Proctor's a low-functioning functionary at best. I mean, just look at this mess. Explosion.
Well, running a manufactory must require extraordinary,
Let me look upstairs first.
Little good that's doing us now. Little good that'll do us when
What's going on up here, folks? Nothing suspicious, I hope.
What are you doing up here? How did you get past the gate?
Avenue sent me. I have a writ of investigatory inquiry.
Forgive me. All this business with the lockdown puts one on edge.
You've been posted here a while, right? How much do you know about the attack?
Everything appeared routine at the time. We launch transport pods into space regularly. They get collected. The zeranium we refine here is used for power. It wasn't until we heard the explosion that anyone knew anything out of the ordinary had happened. I ran a systems audit on the launch sequence afterwards. Just finished constructing a report on my findings, actually, if you'd like to hear it.
I would like the complete report in excruciating detail.
Anomalous event caused by unknown factors. Transport pod M7, containing a full hold of refined zeranium, bound for orbital platform Z9, received a priority reroute command. Latitude and longitude coordinates corresponded to the Anti's choice facility known as Outpost Opportunity. Altitude, however, matched 1,000 meters below sea level.
Who launched it?
A low-ranking scientician. Been here for years. Presumably, she's below in operations. Regrettably, that is all I know. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Well, that wasn't really much excruciating detail there, was it? Thinking I can't use any of these. No. Okay. Where? The map seems much more detailed than what's actually here. Wondering if there's like stuff down below, maybe? Fuck knows. Alright, let's see what's going on in here. These naughty, naughty people. Oh, didn't expect a loading screen. How unexpected.
Initiate Alpha, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately.
Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this.
You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast?
I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something?
I demand your unconditional surrender and...
Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
Hello.
Emergency detoxification initiated.
Oh, thank you.
What's remaining took over.
How are you, sir?
I'm not clear to speak with random factors.
Oh, all right. Ranted on high, that's a little suspicious for down here, don't you think?
Ah, yes, of course.
Hello.
Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the Abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party.
Wait, what? Where am I now exactly?
Ah, ill-timed levity. How droll. Let's not waste precious time now. The Abbot must be eager for news of the explosion's causation. Namely, initiate Alva. Low-level subordinate. assigned here years ago. But I'm now realizing how little we actually know about her. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about.
I thought the Order was supposed to see things like this coming.
Not all of us spend every waking moment at probabilistic analysis. Some have even more difficult roles to play. Administration, for example. Those dedicated wholly to the math do still miss things regularly, I should add. Calculating the probability of events, well, it's something of an imprecise science currently.
Obviously. Probably bordering on 50-50. What makes you think she's a sleeper agent?
Within a beat of us hearing of the attack, Alpha seized command of the system and locked herself in the control center. She then forcefully repelled several attempts to extricate her. 2 are dead already. Poor Jacobs lost a hand trying to pry free the outer doors. Why, she could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. I implore you to stop her before she does so. I fear violence may be our only recourse.
Yeah, we need to investigate a bit before murdering anyone.
Whatever for. We've already established her guilt. Failed to see the use, frankly. I suppose some limited nosing about before dispatching her wouldn't hurt. Presuming she doesn't kill us all in the meantime. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she's no longer a problem.
With pleasure. Okay, so Janitor Mac with the little fluffy duster. Did you see anything?
Weather we have been having, or not having. Goodbye.
No, you didn't see it? Okay. Wow. Pretty cool place. Huh. There's a vent over there. Where does this lead? Oh, sealed. Great.
You have a very non-scholarly look about you.
Oh, thank you.
Try not to deviate from the norm.
All right. So I want. Oh, yes. There we go. Hell to the yeah. Buy some more of those. Maybe some of those. Yeah. Hell yeah. No, he can be a sneaky sniper.
I suppose I could spare 0.004% of my daily cycle to say hello.
And another 0.008 to say the rest of that shit. Pure ethanol. Nice. I'm surprised she doesn't have anything else. You know, that's one thing I wish they had in the game was pickpocketing. Why is that not a thing?
Would you describe the Arachnid's cursor as slavering when it attacked? How much viscous fluid would you estimate was involved?
I don't know anything about the fluid's volume. Thing attacked. I shot it. There's goo all over the spot it emerged. Measure that, maybe.
You okay? Came off by a few decimal points.
I wonder if the Arachnids caused something somehow. And nobody's at fault. That would be
Calculating an
a...
inverse complex sine function.
That'd be a turnout for the books, wouldn't it? It's actually the scary bugs in the end.
2 exemplars. Hello, farewell.
Not in the mood
Thank
for a
you for this
random
efficient
interaction.
Of course she's hiding something. You think those 2 exemplars just
place is
fell
huge.
wrong? They're hardly prone to involuntary self-injury. Alva's been here for how many years? Never noticed her. Just
Factors
blended
that
in
head
with the
on in.
scenery somehow.
We don't wrap this up soon. We'll have consumerists at
Glad
our
those
brains.
not skilled at math can fulfill some other function.
Man, there's a lot of people. I hope this doesn't turn out in violence. Evaluational dithering? What a fucking name for him. Oh god. Gotta love that. I think I saw a safe in there. How do we get in there? Can we... Oh, hello. Then perhaps a sneaky way in here? No? Oh, hello. So at least we got something.
Test your hypothesis elsewhere.
Please, don't distract me from my more pressing distractions.
I like the voice mods on these guys. It almost sounds a bit Darth Vader-y, doesn't it? I feel like we are going to be here for a while. Because if not, this is a huge amount of wasted space.
Always account for standard deviation.
And may the plan guide you.
May all your endeavors add to the equation.
Math jokes. Love it. You weren't fucking watching me, right?
Consider finding a human companion if you seek conversation.
You better not be watching. Jesus, every door is closed. It looks like there's important shit going on. Why are all these doors locked and sealed? Is this for my benefit?
Cause trouble and I will scold you. Chapter and verse.
Ooh. Don't promise a guy with a good time. Alright, well I guess that's it. Let's go in.
Proceed toward intended results.
Oh. The Order Initiate appears to have been shot. Oh dear. Well, that's the person we're looking for in there. Sealed, okay. Also sealed high security access card. Does it say I need... Oh, I need lockpick level 8. I thought it was saying I needed 8 lockpicks, but that doesn't really make any sense, because that's what the mag picks.
Oh, hello. A visitor.
Hello there.
And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire. Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy. And who is that you brought with you? A friend? Another Earth Directorate agent, I see. Seems sad.
Is she talking about me?
Oh, my! That Earth Directorate support mech is a design classic. All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding.
He seems to know an awful lot for somebody who's been here for years. Almost like a plan. Your abbot sent me to find out who caused the explosion.
Oh, believe you me, I'd like to know that more than anyone. I am thoroughly unaware how anyone would think me capable of all this.
You're some kind of console jockey here, right? Formerly?
Suppose that's an apt description. For years I've conducted the launching of transport pods here. Push this button then that one the next. I am a simple, unremarkable factotum. An everyday order initiate. Well at ease in her small role within the plan. It's all a mistake, compounded by hearsay, miscommunication, and faulty conclusions.
Why don't you tell me about your side?
I'll tell you exactly what happened. Our transport pod leveled outpost opportunity. I immediately realized someone must have bypassed my terminal. I initiated a lockdown to block further tampering. Had I not, additional attacks may have continued. Now, despite a long record of dedicated service, who's being blamed for this calamity? Me, somehow.
And do you have any way to prove your innocence?
Dear me, I wish I did, but... Actually, there may be a way you could gain answers here. The firing record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch. Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you, and open the path leading there. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of.
Okay, so I do that and you'll come out?
Certainly, of course. If you help me uncover who's responsible, I will gladly open this door. Appreciate your help, dear. Please return when you have found something. May the plan favor us against long odds.
All right. Well, they've done the obvious thing of making it seem like it could have been either party. She seems... what's the word? Sincere in her innocence.
May all your endeavors add to the equation.
She seems pretty calm, collected, if a little bit condescending. But she seems to know a hell of a lot more than she's letting on. Whether that be because of the launch or something else, I don't know. The launch records consist of a number of instructions that are time-stamped and uniquely numbered. Using the time of the launch initiate Alva supplied, you are able to look up the recent launch. The entry shows that it was directed at Outpost Opportunity. You also detect a slight odor from the records. It's unclear if that's just the type of paper or a product of the printing process. Straight dumb. The funny smell leads you to lick the paper, revealing fragments of text from extra entries that have been largely erased somehow. You can't make heads or tails of it though. I love it. Absolutely love it. Observation, can I put that up? Nope, won't let me. God damn it. What am I allowed to put up? Hack. I'm only allowed to put up hack. Wow. Oh, I can do lockpick as well now. Cool. Considering everything is like lockpick level 8, that's bollocks. Oh, and now I can put up belly. Wait, what? Oh, I'm out. Shit. Fuck. Alright. We get 2 perks though. That's quite nice. Assassin movement speed tracker. Hostiles on the minimap are no longer hidden by the shroud. The area outside the player's field of view and have their facing shown. That seems really helpful. Contents of a locked container can be viewed before lockpicking. Pickpocket. Ah! Ah! No. Just when I was complaining, there's no pickpocket in the game. Interesting. Okay. I think that seems like a good one. What else do we want? We'd have a 4th weapon equipped. Okay. Ooh. That would be quite good. More heals. Quite like tracker though. Records expunged. Review physical one, that's the one we did, but somebody's removed the data, which is interesting. Before we speak to this person again,
Patrol's back, I hear.
I want to go back and speak to
Investigator.
the woman up here. And perhaps we can do a little sneaky pickpocket thing. Save before we do something stupid though. There we go. Huh. Used for opening high security lockboxes. Fuck it. Take everything off her. Why not? I don't know if we were lucky there or what. Or are we just able to steal everything from everyone? I don't want to try stealing from someone else. Like this guy. No, we seem...
Stop deviating from the baseline.
Seems pretty good.
Always account for standard deviation.
I'm gonna need to remember that I can pickpocket everyone, because holy shit. That seems really OP. I don't know if it could be because I've got the lucky perk.
Our Earth Directorate friend.
Whoosh. Right. I'll take that, thank you. They still don't let me in though, do they? No, they're sealed. That's a bit shit. Oh. Well, that wasn't as cool as I thought it was going to be. See, I thought these things we could fix if we were an engineer. I also thought maybe we could damage them, and maybe that would give us, like, access to her door or something. Alright, let's see what's going on here.
Hello. I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away. Understand you've met?
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time.
Facility secured then?
Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here. And I have deemed it wise to investigate further. Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation is no different.
You turn up anything else? Or remember anything odd earlier?
A recent security audit brought up several curious messages meant for an unknown party, sent from a terminal somewhere on the premises. We were unable to track down the whereabouts of this mystery terminal, but one message contained certain oblique references to placing blame. Nothing conclusive, yet enough to give me pause.
You examined the launch records, yes? Did you find anything, dear?
I discovered signs that the launch record coordinates had been tampered with.
Well, I certainly hoped they'd exonerate me, but somehow I'm unsurprised they bear signs of falsification. Believe I'm starting to see a pattern. But listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials. Suppose they fuel my fervent imagination. But still, Even the most junior scientist knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them.
So I'm gonna make a slight prediction here. Just a tiny one. We're gonna fully exonerate her. And then that wifey from before is gonna be the one that was actually doing the tampering. She's gonna be a plant. And she's gonna have convinced all of the people in the facility, or a majority of the people in the facility perhaps, that we need to die, and she's probably gonna attack us. So we're gonna end up freeing the innocent person, but still having to fight our way out. That's just the way I think it's gonna go. That still doesn't tell us who's responsible. You think it might be Svoboda?
Someone may be pulling her strings, perhaps. That's what investigators like you say, isn't it? Now, what you uncovered appears to imply two further avenues of inquiry. A Zeranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion, allowing the culprit time to falsify the record. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think?
Would prove the launch was altered?
I can speak to the coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
I expect the Zeranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit.
Before we continue further, I'd like to know more about who I'm working with. Still can't tell if you're lying or not, Alva, but I guess I'll play along.
Part of me would like to tease you right now and say, you're not very good at cards, are you, dear? But if you're still on the fence about me, I shouldn't want to tip you over. All right. There. I've unsealed both areas. With hope, what you discover will help us determine the responsible party.
I'll stay here and play for more time. If the Proctor sends anyone, I'll say I'm close to convincing you to surrender.
Okay. Seems fair.
Always account for standard deviation.
Oh, we can go in here now. Good. I fucking love the fact that we've got pickpocket now. What a difference. Essence of Vigor Kilo. That rings a bell. Is that for crafting, or is that for some other thing? I don't really care. Fuck it. I haven't lockpicked a single thing in this, so I don't really care. We'll take more shit when we break stuff down. Even though I don't really I haven't broken anything down yet either.
Prompter Svoboda seeks retribution. This unit is capable of complying.
But we stole our gun though, so that's kind of hilarious. That is somewhat worrying about the blood. Oh, it's gonna be spooters. Oh, they're surrounding us.
Promoting teammate health.
The champion! Help me out!
Oh, you little fuckers. Thanks for the assistant. Val, you wanna... Yeah, there you go. Heal yourself. Perfect. And the fact we killed them all, but I can still hear the creepy-ass fucking noises in the background.
Over here.
Hey, you okay, dude?
Ah, finally a favorable happenstance. After I became stuck in here, those organisms appeared, all hungry-eyed and slavering profusely. The door jammed. Not sure how. Worked perfectly acceptably earlier.
Slow down. Tell me what happened.
Lockdown and my clumsy fumbling triggered a precautionary security setting. I can't reset it from here, and I'm not particularly enamored of being closed in.
What's the best, scratch that, easiest way to free you?
Depends on your level of moxie and know-how, I suspect. Let me think. You could try jimmying the door open if you have engineering expertise. Or, I don't know, engage in a routine advanced physical regime. Otherwise, the safety reset is in a wall panel around the corner. Though that seems a bit boring for a dynamic sort like you.
Stay put. I'll figure something out.
That much I certainly can do.
Put something right in the corner? Well, that was fucking easy. And convenient.
Thank you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything you need? Anything I, a lowly archivist, can provide you, a heroic individual who is handy with doors?
Yes. I had a few questions.
Of course. I am now able to breathe easy and respond freely.
Where were you around the time of the attack on Outpost Opportunity?
I was in my cot doing advanced equations. After the explosion occurred, I rushed here to check my terminal. The door was creaky to open. I should have known it would lodge in place when it closed, but I was distracted by the disheveled state of the room and rushed inside.
You were doing advanced equations in your cot, huh?
Yes, I find it extremely self-gratifying. Did you want to come by and check my calculations? Hey, why are you smirking like that? Stop laughing!
What do you know about Initiate Alva?
Works in operations, right? Always on about her stories. Wish I had time to watch serials and read all day.
And this is central processing? If I wanted to reroute launch coordinates, I'd do it here, yes?
Strange question, but yes. All commands path through the hub here. through that wiring underneath that open floor panel in the back of the room, actually.
Did you examine the exposed wiring? What do you think happened there?
Well, in my professional opinion, looks like someone rerouted some commands from operations. Not sure which ones. Based on the sloppy state it was left in, I'd say they either barely knew what they were doing or were in a rush, or both. Well, that's about everything I know about everything. Let you be on your way. Careful on your way out. Try not to be liquefied and subsequently devoured.
Huh. He seems a little suspicious. A patchwork array of switch boxes and cables connecting many of the facility's command systems. An obvious rewiring of the cables is noticeable. The rewiring is reminiscent of how Initiate Alva took control of the doors, the operations office. Yeah. Okay. Very interesting. Well, I guess we're done in this section. Uh-oh.
Ready to take the heat off. Save that for the wrongdoers.
Fucking ambition little bitches. Okay. No need to go back just yet, but we can get through here, go through to the next bit.
Factor's been in there a while now. Perhaps this conundrum is approaching a solution.
Something about that Alvin doesn't square. And she called me sad. I'm not sad. Just for the record.
Respecting one's elders is considered good manners in most colonies. Exceptions may be made for violent offenders.
Well, if she's a violent offender... Oh, this is the...
Ah, yes. Suppose you'll do.
Hello.
I'd been hoping an empiricist or assessor would amble by, but you appear reasonably apt. The Zeranium overflow venting has gone completely haywire. Oh, what else will this higgledy-piggledy nightmare of a day bring? I was ordered to keep watch until a specialist arrives. Might I entreat you to act in such a capacity? The control board to divert the flow of Zeranium is up yonder in refinery logistics. If so, I have something for your time and effort.
Something? What exactly are you offering for my help?
We developed a pharmaceutical primer that, technically it poisons you a little, but also heals you quite effectively. Shut off the gas, it's yours.
Alright, man, if I have time.
Tremendous. Why, this day may average toward the positive yet. May deliberate endeavors beget expected results.
That's a funny spin, Val. So you want me to go in there? Would that be... That would fucking kill me in there, right? Alright, I'm gonna save it and see what I can do. Oh, shit. I thought I'd be safe on the pipe. Whoopsie. Unspecified danger predicted. There's not even a crawly way through there. Okay. What's the point in this area then? I can't jump that high. Hold on. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, because we could have gone... We could have gone up, I suppose. What's that? Well, that was easy. This control board allows users to update settings for the Xyranium overflow event. Well, let's take a lucky guess. Guessing at the pressure limits of Xyranium gas, you identify several settings that led to this console fail. This change required clearance. Hmm. What kind of clearance? There, I'm guessing? So that's where we came in down there, right? I love just the fact that taking a little bit of time to explore the little nooks and crannies. You can just find little bits and bobs here and there. I mean, I know that's the same for every fucking exploration game. Oh, you would have come up here and jumped over there. Okay. I see. Clever. Ah, we would have come up here and gone right. Okay, I get it. Fucker's just showing off. So, does that mean it's vented from out here too?
Ah, you're back. I see my choice in you was well-founded.
Okay, let's take a look. What is down here? Something important for sure. Goes a little better. Personnel assessment, initiate Alva Miriam. Personnel assessment, initiate Alva Miriam. During our recent discussions, Initiate Alva has shown a profound unwillingness to discuss early motivational factors and aspirations. This notably frustrating disposition renders us unable to adequately project her career path. When I detailed this concern to the Initiate, I was met with a silence one can only characterize as stony. If I were to draw a conclusion based on this and consistent data drawn from years of similar interviews, I would say it almost appears that she is being evasive. Tenured archivist Leelander. Anything thrown away in the toilet like suspicious shit? Doesn't look like it. Oh. Well, I must say, I was a bit disappointed. I was hoping for some definite evidence. So, unless I'm mistaken, it was her that did it, wasn't it?
May all your endeavors add to the equation.
Or maybe it was him?
Oh, hello, dear.
What happens if I speak to this woman again?
We're still in lockdown, so I take it you haven't shot the traitor yet.
Only a matter of time.
I am so pleased to rely.
Okay, so she's no more use. There's nobody else to talk to. The archivist Leylander. Who was that again? Is that the woman that was in the camp that had the debate with the homeless one, or whatever the hell she was called? So she didn't give away much information. I mean, that's kind of fair. The record indicates that Alva launched the payload, determined that someone with clearance and know-how caused the distraction, noted how the rewiring is reminiscent of how Alva took control of the doors in operation. Now, would Alva have had clearance? She was just a desk jockey, right? So maybe it was... Maybe we're dealing with, like, a... Murder on the Orient Express sort of situation here, where it was actually everyone. Sorry for spoilers if anybody was planning on watching the movie or reading the book. It has been around for, what, like 150, 200 years? Maybe not. Wait, when was Agatha Christie alive, actually? Oh shit, it's not even 100 years old. That's how bad I am. 1st of January 1934. Okay. I don't even know, when was the Orient Express put into function? Because that's a real thing. You can still go on it today.
Why, we were just talking about you.
I bet you fucking were.
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable results of your investigation, downstream outcomes, and such and the like.
You know how the order is. Always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
Someone rerouted the launch coordinates and pushed processing settings past tolerances.
That you found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is definitely something. Would be an odd step for Alva here to take, except perhaps to throw blame elsewhere.
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. Svoboda has clearance, but not the know-how.
You certainly seem like you've drawn a conclusion.
I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party. So I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Wait a minute. You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you, dears, to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
The evidence didn't prove she was guilty, and you clearly aren't telling us everything.
Yes, I concur. That may be the only part of this that seems certain. You are far more capable than some back manufacturing button pusher. Who are you, really?
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
The Endpoint? Wish I had a cool code name.
Searching service record. No additional names found. Obscenities were excluded from the search.
Thanks, Val. Wait. How long have you been here undercover?
I arrived decades ago to lie low after a difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
The rumors about your department. They said anyone who might delay the equation being solved disappeared. If there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid.
You've been lying for years. Why should we listen to you now?
Perhaps you shouldn't. My earlier endeavors were often disconcerting, but the truth remains. Whatever is happening here, I'm not involved.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here for years. It's all much to digest. I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda.
I say we force the Proctor to reveal who she's working with or without your help.
I cannot be party to this, but neither shall I stand in your way.
A wise calculation, my friend. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here.
Wait, really?
Not that I was relishing the idea, but you provided other options. Svoboda has much to answer for. Let's go see that she does.
Shit, you're coming out anyway.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender, I take it.
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. I am Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor of the Order. This would be an ideal time to confess everything before you die.
You can't possibly be party to all this. Not with her vast misdeeds so readily apparent.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
Uh-huh. If she doesn't talk, shoot her.
Wait, you can't possibly believe this balderdash. This is all nothing more than a flagrant example of artifice and bunco. An elaborate song and dance from an admitted imposter.
Enough, traitor. You made your play. You lost. No more deception. No more lies.
Ooh, nice gun.
Time to pay what is due.
No, wait,
Well.
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business.
Oh, nice aim there. Phantom Buddy would be proud.
What a nice and thoughtful thing to say, dear. Best search her office. Someone clearly was pulling her strings.
It would have been nice to perform that search before there was a corpse in the room, but beggars and choosers.
Right? Oh. Ooh. Recovered entries from Abbot Newell. A matter of some advisement. Proctor Svoboda, as you know, I value your sagacity when it comes to supervisory matters. With that said, allow me to put the following question to you. If one had a close colleague, a friend even, whose diligence appears to have slid, and whose calculations have become increasingly error-ridden, what actions would you advise? Surely one should not consider submitting them for promotion. Speaking hypothetically, of course, I await your counsel. Abbot Newell. What?
The terminal unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look.
Okay. Yes, boss, I guess. Oh, it's that little hatch that we looked at earlier. Cool. Anyone else think we're gonna get ambushed in here? And it was her all along. Jesus, this place is huge.
This space used to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been renovated, I see. Another terminal. Go ahead. You should have the honors.
A Ziranium ray? Wow. What's going on through there? Alright, watch my back, team. If he stabs me, stab her. From not identified, subject to your orders. The attack on the outpost was meant to reignite active fighting between Annie's Choice and the Order. Instead, it has only resulted in an investigation of both localities that threatens to expose our plans. This is an unacceptable error on your part, and I expected better. Perhaps I should have entrusted this task to Lumino from the start. Cooperate with the Earth Director Agent insofar as it does not lead back to us, and know that further failure will be met with severe consequences. In light of recent setbacks, Vries has concluded that we are to pursue contingency plan A467. Further instructions will be issued at a time of my predetermining.
The Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme.
I came to Golden Ridge to put an end to their network.
Ah, of course. I should have assumed you had a greater purpose here.
You alright? Can't tell if you're shaking or euphoric right now.
This whole affair reminded me of the old days. The blood, the secrecy, the calculations and intrigue. Been trying to tell myself I didn't miss it. But in action, I fear, ill suits me. I have some unfinished business I need to get back to. I could use help from an operator like you. Believe my specific skills could benefit your efforts as well. I'd propose a strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say?
Help someone like you with mysterious unfinished business? How could I say no?
Good, good. It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it?
I'm assuming you're not a healer, so I'm gonna say, Niles, head back to the incognito.
Sure, I could use a few ticks off my feet. Leg has been aching a bit. But hey, you need me, you know where to find me. And don't let that one stray outside your peripherals, if you take my meaning.
Excellent. Well then, I am quite ready to leave this place.
Okay. Oh, you're on the other side now. That's weird. Marisol occasionally tosses small portable capacitors near you. Walking over them automatically activates them, restoring gadget energy. Okay. Oh, that was a okay. Okay, so I can upgrade. Okay, got it. Gadget energy? What the fuck is gadget energy? I'm saying that. That seems really handy somehow. We'll see. Yeah, somehow I think if we blamed her, we wouldn't have ended up with the Proctor on our side. I don't think that was an either-or situation. I think that was the... I mean, she may have been guilty all along. And just very good at what she was covering up. She does have some unfinished business.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here.
I understood then, and I understood now.
Well, regardless, I recognize you've done right by us here today, and I appreciate your efforts.
Oh, thank you, Factor. Appreciate that. Very kind of you, saying. Was there... Wait. There was a workbench back here, no? So how do I... So confused. How do we... How do we actually upgrade these? There's no points, there's no... like, interactions. I'm really confused. At the workbench, the party upgrade screen allows you to upgrade your companion's weapon and armor, improving their efficacy in combat. Each companion has 2 tiers of upgrades. By obtaining that companion's upgrade kit. Received by completing their quest. Okay. Oh, I see. So by completing their quests from them, okay, that makes sense. So Val's gonna be... What did Val want? That's... Oh, now we need... Okay. Now I see why Vinny was asking if we did Val's one. I see, I understand. So we need to do that in order to upgrade Val. Okay, I get it. Brain has engaged. Let's see. Shall we aim for that? Oh, it's fucking bright. Holy shit. Looks like we're going off the beaten path. Hello, what's down here? Is that where we... Wait. Yeah, that might be the... Yeah, we've been in there. What's going on here? You guys seem friendly. Okay, you're from the Order, that's alright. Nice little trenches you got here. What the fuck was that noise? Oh, that's what they are. They're trench diggers. Or were they miners that have been repurposed to dig trenches?
Perhaps
Maybe.
it would be advantageous to... No, that won't function optimally.
Hello, sir.
Do you have a specific matter requiring discussion with me that cannot be postponed? I'm rather preoccupied at the moment.
Oh, sorry to intrude. It just sounds like you're having problems making some sort of final decision.
That's not... Yes, your assessment is absolutely accurate. Making a final decision over what to prioritize in the construction of this trench, given my current resources, has been a substantially more difficult task than I first estimated.
Thought the Order kind of solved this problem with mathematics.
Correct. In this case, standardized algorithms, which includes a Poisson distribution method, using the data we accrued from years of tracking the frequency of different attacks. Unfortunately, I find myself in the extremely unlikely and distressing position of having these algorithms inform me that every type of attack is exactly equally probable, and thus my dilemma.
Wow. What kind of threats will you be facing?
Many, unfortunately. Anti's human soldiery, raptidons, mantisaurs, scrappers, and even wild arachnids. In summary, many and varied.
Well, that's a lot. Maybe just make the trench equally good at defending against everything?
Alas, I lack the resources and time. I appreciate your input, though.
Why do you need more trenches?
Anti's forces have pushed us from our initial trench line into our fallback trench, thus making it the new primary trench. Despite the fact that we are currently holding back Anti's forces at the new, more narrow front, this leaves us in the unenviable position of requiring a new fallback trench. That being said, we shouldn't need another trench line.
What do you mean by shouldn't need another trench line? Isn't this an active war zone?
Our analysis shows us that Anti simply lacks the resources to push through the current front line. However, there is a vanishingly slim chance that Antis has more resources in transit outside of the Arcadian system that we simply haven't accounted for yet.
Well, good luck with that.
Perhaps it would be advantageous to... No, that won't function optimally. Or we could... Now that they deploy nanosaurs, we could better serve having...
Well, hello there.
No reason to reason with you.
Stop deviating from the... Desist your thievery!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Stand. Internal records classify you a figure of ill repute, and with a significant backlog of fines.
Allow me, child. I have a familiarity with Order procedures.
Oh, thanks.
Such an unproductive misuse of time. I request we dispense with this matter in the interests of the equation and all who serve it.
But well, yes, quite right. The equation must take precedence. All charges shall hereby be purged from you and your companion's permanent record, to avoid further distraction.
Glad my decades wasted outwitting petty bureaucrats weren't utterly in vain. But let's not overplay that option.
Fucking score. Thanks, Marisol. it hasn't really helped my reputation, sadly. What do they say? It was like 1 step forward, 2 steps back.
Sequencing attack strategies.
Go for torpification.
Well, nothing happened. Nice. Not gonna let me. I don't see anything, and this isn't in the direction we were planning on going, so let's Foxtrot Oscar for now, shall we? Since we're a little pressed for time, and the stream is due in the next 7-8 minutes. What do you hear? Okay. Oh. Was this place?
That is what I call a stubborn clog in the old pipes.
Hello, sir.
You're gonna have to hold it in, friend. Privy's out of order. Never fear. I'll get that clog moving soon enough. They don't call me the pipe doctor for nothing.
Was that what they call plumbers in Dorado? Interesting.
Well, no. In general, plumbers are called plumbers. I'm the pipe doctor, not a pipe doctor.
Oh, you're serious about the whole pipe doctor thing?
The notion of a pipe doctor stems from the belief and understanding that plumbing and the human body are fundamentally very similar.
Huh. Never thought of it like that.
I'm glad to see that I've opened your eyes to the world of medical plumbing. It's like I've always said, a doctor is a biological plumber, exploring the unknown and unseen depths of the human body. And what is the human body but one long, wet, interconnected pipe? Take it from the pipe doctor. We're all just tubes down to the core.
All right. See you around, pipe doctor.
Always remember, good plumbing starts in the bowels.
You know, he's oddly got a point there. So is this the forward trench? That was supposedly abandoned? Wow, that is a long fucking trench. Holy shit. Oh, that's what that is. That's what all these are. Okay. Interesting. Is this a minefield? Yeah. This little cave. Do we reckon this is where we're going? Whoa. Alright, we're saving it now. Holy shit. Where?
Fortification in progress.
Emergency protocol is primed.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Fortifying.
Oh shit, let me up. Got him.
Check your scope. Standing by to stupefy.
Oh, God, I love this electric gun now. Come on, bitch.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Boom.
Resuming hostilities.
Motherfuckers ain't got nothing on us. Grapper's den? Oh shit. Well, I thought this might be a cave where it might end up where we're going, but apparently no. What the hell is that? Oh, somebody might be looking for these guys, you know. I wonder.
Audio log of Chief Exploitation Behavioralist DeWitt. This is entry number 8 of my scrapper preventative field work. Unfortunately, it seems my heavy metal detritus drops mixed into the adrenotime cancels the intoxicating effects that the scrappers crave. Their leader was first to the drops-enhanced injections that I conspicuously left for them. And he ran through all 24 in barely a minute trying to cure the urge. He seized, turning steely gray, and then succumbed to some sort of severe blood poisoning. Though I'm confident it's completely unrelated to my heavy metal detritus drops. Now the rest are in a frenzy hunting for... Why, hello. I didn't reckon you'd find me way up... Oh, no. I had nothing to do with... I said, no, please. Please. Ah!
Oh, dear. Wait, that's soldered uniform, okay. Oh, dang, that's big. $13? Jesus. How good is it? It's pretty good. I mean, you can see from here how much of a zoom we get. That was a straight up kill. I'll take that. Is that who I'm looking for? Added a 2.5x scope on it, but I don't know how it compares to the original. Okay. I mean, it's pretty fucking solid. I like it. Body find? I don't think that should count as a body find.
Engaging combat protocols.
Indicating the threat. They're benumbed.
Mobility interrupted.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Yeah. Guess we're... Ooh, fuck. Okay. I guess we're going in.
Fortificator at ready status.
Unfriendly in combat range. I have a...
Breaking the fight out of them. Mitigating the threat.
Out of the way, Val.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Watch yourself.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Standing by with life support.
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Nailed it. Let's the rest of these fuckers.
Back and scan.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Get my way.
Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
Locking them down. Purification in progress.
Oh, easy. Heck yeah. Alright. Let's see, what do you have on you? Pitchball card, a key. Oh, you had a key for something? A lock-on rocket launcher. Well, fuck yeah. Don't mind if I do. Oh, hell yeah. Comrades in the field. Wait, you guys were... Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, you abandoned the order. That's why there was a bounty on you. I get it. Traitors. Guess we can't go in there. Honestly, the sniper rifle's cool if you're trying to do a little bit of stealth from range. Put a silencer on it so the other enemies don't get alerted. But honestly, this fucking lightning gun from that first boss, holy shit. It fucking melts. Her back there, she was the toughest person I have faced with that so far, and I assume she was purposefully difficult. But that was fucking sick. Look at this cool armor I got on them. I thought, you know what, I figured this was going to be difficult, so I thought I would check my armor, and I'm glad I did. Alright, last thing we do before we go, let's have a quick look at our skills. What am I allowed to upgrade? I'm going to be allowed to upgrade all of these, aren't I? That's it. That's going to be my only choice. Oh. Codex? Logs? All right. So when we come back next time, we'll probably push up, go up to Outpost Opportunity before heading over to investigate the N-ray range, and then we could probably do down the bottom after that at some point, assuming that's not the end of whatever the hell it is we're doing. But for now, sadly, we're going to have to wrap up the stream here, guys. I would love to continue playing. I really, really would. Probably not going to be back with this until Friday, I suspect. We got Sea of Thieves on Wednesday, a little bit more grounded too on Thursday, because there's still a little bit of content we haven't done. We haven't taken on the tarantula. There's probably a few bits of... Oh, and we still have to unlock our spider mounts as well. They're you know, they're in the eggs. They're ready to hatch. We just gotta wait for it to actually happen. But yeah, until then though, it does mean that this is the end. We'll see you on Wednesday. Until then, take care, sleep well, be healthy, and we'll see you then. Good night. Let's play you out with a nice little bit of, let's see, where were we? Let's play out with a nice little bit of wireless free Arcadia. Good night from me, folks.
Tranquilization, so sweet and swift. Still be on time for your next shift. Num rum, taste more and feel less. Num rum, no worries, no stress. Num rum, relax with success. Num rum, num rum, taste more and feel less. Num rum, no worries, no stress. Num rum, relax with success. Num rum.